guys and girls, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Age of Adventure with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant. Having yourself a great day as always. I got a piece of cheese on my head. Doesn't that look yummy? Yeah, even looks like a little cheese stash going on right there. Wow, cheese stash, what a thing. So let me show you what I've been up to. I have been making this little area up here with all these day blooms, and this is where we're going to have most of our mana generation from now onwards. I'm going to probably finish that up today, and we're still going to keep the one up here for the little pool down there, but this is going to be where we make most our mana for sending off in different directions to do different things. I've also been keeping track with harvesting my pearls, and we got a fairly decent amount of pearls now. We can start making blocks of these, so we can take these and make the yellow pearl blocks, which is nice. Unfortunately, we can't do it with ender pearls, though. That doesn't work. But, yeah. Good stuff. We can make the ender blocks, but they're from Gannies, and that won't do the trick. So it would be nice if I could do that with ender pearls to harvest them, because that would be a little bit cheeky, but unfortunately not. But I got like 15 ender pearls, and I've got 3/4 of those from the actual from these guys than I have from the ender seed. So it's definitely better. But yeah, we're looking good. And I got a load of runes for today because we're going to make some bits and bobs. So I am pretty impressed. So let's get this running. We've had a server update. So we're pretty much on the latest version of Botania and most of the mods as well, which is nice. So there's a few bits here and there that still need changing, but it's still doing the trick. And I've got around here somewhere, I have my Rod of the Lands. Yes. And I also made myself another Mana Steel shovel, just because I couldn't deal with it having that piece of durability loss. It was starting to hurt me. And we got Mountain Blade in now as well. So, I think it's called that, one of the two. But now, if I push R, check this out. I'm double wielding Mana Steel swords. Isn't that like a boss? And then I can scroll through, and I've got my bow on this side. And I can push R again, and just go back to my main inventory. How funky is that? You can make like shields and things that you put in there, and you can put them in through this tab up here, and you can change them around. So, yeah, not bad. 2 Mana Steel swords. Far better than 1, put it that way. So, let's get cracking. So I've been trying to lay these out, and I've been trying to make sure that they're all connected to the spreader in the middle. If I get my little Wander the Forest, have a look. When we check, we can see they're all connected like that. And remember that it's best to try and leave a little area to the side of each of them. And we've got most of them placed in the right area. I think I just wanted a couple more around here. So we was going to have one here and one here. And that should fill us up. So let's put down some dirt and some day blooms, and I'm pretty sure they're connected. Let's look, yep, and yep, good, we're all set. And I got some nightshades as well, so I was thinking, you know, we might as well throw these down as well, so during the night we're fairly good at that as well. So let's pop all these down. There we go. So we're going to be taking a little trip to the Nether today, because there's some bits that I need, and I would also like to grab myself a blaze spawner, if I can, because I need all of the blazy goodness. And we'll sort out some sort of like mob trap thing for the blazes at some point, but for the time being, I just want the spawner, and that's going to help us get loads of good stuff that we need, because we're going to need loads of blaze rods, we're going to need magma creams, we're going to need a load. And with the Botania update, it's added a load of new rods, like wand type things, and one of them, or I think there's 2 or 3, but a couple of them we're actually going to make today and see what they're all about. Add to my collection of wandage. If they're anything like my dirty stick, I'm going to be very impressed. So let's leave that like that. Yeah, maybe we'll put another one here. Eventually I'll fill it all up, but you know, for the time being it's fine. And it takes some time to get all of these. It's not cheap to be doing this, so there we go. We've got our day blooms, got all our stuff, and a massive amount of sand. So let's move this around so that we're starting to section off our mana. Let's get a mana distributor, and I'm also going to, let's do this quickly. I'm going to take all the mana that's in here because I'm going to have to break it. So let's get my Wander the Forest, and let's use the mana tablet. There we go. Let's get all of that into the tablet. Oh, there we go. So that we're not missing anything. That should be good to go. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's grab this guy. And we're going to put down our mana distributor, which we're going to put a little bit higher up, I think, than it is at the minute. So let's place some dirt. Oh, There we go. Let's go up to about here, I guess. Yes, looks fine. So we'll do that. And then we're going to put our pools on the side of it. So let's go grab some more pools from down here. There we are. And we'll place these on the side. Oh. There we go. Lovely. So the first thing I'm going to be generating with all the mana we're getting is I'm going to make myself a Jaded amaranthus, and this is going to allow us to get more of the flowers that we need, all the petals and things that we need to get going, which is amazing because with the amount of petals I need at the minute to make these like large areas, it's pretty handy to have them get generated instead of me having to run off, because I have to keep running off and running around grabbing all the flowers and things, which is fun, but it'd be nice if I can have them at my base. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna need a few things. I'm gonna need some shears to start with, so let's go grab some shearage from inside here. Actually, I might as well just make some mana shears, hadn't I? Probably. While I'm at it, so let's get some ingots. And we'll craft ourselves some mana shears. This guy down here, this pool down here has been running for ages, so I've got a fairly decent amount of mana in it. So let's make these. There we go. Let's grab ourselves some shears. Cool beans. And we want ourselves some grass. So grass and some redstone is going to give us a redstone something or another. It's one of the Botania guys that we need. I think it's called a redstone root. Let's grab some of this. There we go. So we need one of those. We need some redstone. And this will give us the bits we need for that. So with the update, we had to take out a few things as well, because sometimes mods don't play nice together, so it's good to take them out and maybe wait on an update or such. But we've also had some new things put in as well. So we've got a new one called Arcane Ascension in, which adds these giant kind of mystical raised areas of land that generate around the world, and they have a certain type of ore on them that you can gather, and some new saplings and trees, and they look kind of all golden and nice. If you've ever played Desertcraft, you remember the force trees? They kind of bear a resemblance to that, which is, you know, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So that's a funky new mod that's been added in. There we go, redstone root. And there has also been a couple more mods added in as well, but we did have to take out falling meteors, unfortunately, so yeah, that's why I've got the mana armor instead of the meteorite armor that we was wearing before. So, good stuff. So we're going to want a generating flower. We're going to want ourselves we're going to want a functional flora, a Jaded amaranthus. So I've already got a rune of spring. So we're going to need a redstone root. We're going to need 3 mana petals, a dark and a light green. Okay, so 3 purple, dark and a light green. And then I believe it's 2 of the purple changed into mana ones. So let's go grab these guys from over here. So we're going to want some purple ones. So 3 purple? I think so, yeah. Let's grab those. Alright. And we're going to want a light blue and a dark blue. And let's put the rest of these in here. Oh, that's cyan, isn't it? I wonder if it's that blue. Might be that one. Yeah, let's check. Oh, it's green. Oh, green. Oh. Derping about already. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab you. And we'll grab that one. And that should do the trick. Cool. So, we need 2 of the purples to be changed into mana ones. So let's grab 2 of those. So we'll have 1 and 2. And I believe that's all the stuff we need. So 1 of those, 2 of those, redstone root, a dark and a light petal, and a rune of spring to give us our Jaded amaranthus. Let's get some seeds. And we'll chuck all this in here. So it's those 2, that one, that one, that one. Rune of spring, redstone root, seeds. Hey, Jaded amaranthus. Lovely. Let's go and put some music on while we work on this, because we're going to set a little area up for this awesome little flower to do his thing. Let's listen to No. No. Yeah. I really like Strad. Don't know what something about it is. It's just nice, isn't it? Yes. Although we might have to turn down the music a tad. There we go. Just a little bit. Cool. Alright, so let's set this area up and we'll get ourselves some flowers made. Now, where are we going to add this? So I'm guessing, if I want to try and keep it kind of close to this as possible, so let's pop this guy here, I think. There we go. So you can sit down there. And we're going to have all of this area around here with dirt, so we've got somewhere for the flowers to grow. And I've got no idea how far this guy can actually reach as far as planting flowers. So that's why I've gave it a nice large area, so we can throw down a load of dirt and then see how far it actually does its stuff for making all the flowers that we need. So we can get all the petals, which is awesomes, and then we can make many more of these little areas for generating our mana, because with this update, we have the update that gives us the portals to Alfheim. 2, 3, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This side needs to go a little bit. Yes, and to do that, we need a load of mana, and we need a constant supply of mana, so that's most definitely going to be a thing. So let's lay down some dirt with my dirty stick. Cool, and I just saw some mana going up just over there from our nightshades. So I definitely think it's worth throwing down some nightshades, so that, you know, you're not always sleeping, are you? You're going to be working sometimes, so it just does the trick. Alright, so let's see if this guy can pull mana from up this way. It should be able to. So if we put a mana pool, like, here, let's see if it's connected to that pool. Yes, it has. Brilliant. So, let's get a spreader, and we'll pop that on one of our 4 pools. Alright, there we go. So that's all set up now. We're going to start getting our flowers from our amazing Jaded amaranthus, and every time that receives some mana, it's going to shoot a portion over here, go into this mana pool and feed our Jaded amaranthus. So it means that I shouldn't have to go off wandering around looking for flowers too much anymore, unless I really need tons, which I might do, but it's still going to do the trick for the time being. So let's go and have a sleep, and then we're going to take a little trip to the Nether, I believe, so we can get ourselves a blaze spawner and some blaze rods. I'm pretty hyped for this. This is going to be fun. Since we've added in a few other mods and things, the Nether has, you know, become a little bit more dangerous than normal. But I have got some fire resistance on my armor, so I should be fairly good. Now, I've been through that portal before, and that portal brought me to a pretty horrible place. It was like on the edge of a cliff. It just wasn't very nice in the slightest. So I'm thinking we try this one out over here. And look at that guy working. Yeah. So there's another one over this way, which was spawned by a falling meteor. But even though we have the mod taken out, the Nether portal still stays there. So it means we can use it. And I want to see where this one takes us to. It's not going to be too far away from that one over there, but it's going to be, you know, far away enough that it should make a slight difference. So let's make our way over here. I can see it there on the map. And there's still all these meteor crash sites from the falling meteors. So they're not going to go away. It looks like the world was once hit and damaged and blown up, and now we're building the civilization again. Yes. From ape to human being, we will rebuild. Right, let's make our way up to this guy. And there's a load. Oh, looks like someone's already been through here. There's a load of glowstone up there as well that I should probably take at some point. Yeah, I'll have to come grab that. But let's have a look, see what we can find. If things get really bad, I can dual wield my mana swords, or I can whip out my bow. Is this the same one as before? It is. There's a Nether mole. Look at him, look at me with his little squinty eyes. What a guy. I don't like the look of that. I don't like... Hellfire. Well, it's dead now. Whenever it was. But look, we're right next to one of these Nether fortresses. How cool. And we've got Nether skellies. And is he building a bow? I think he might be building a bow. And I really don't want to get hit by him if he's building a bow. Has he got a bow? No, he's got a sword. Alright, let's engage. Beast mode engaged. We're going Jean-Claude Van Damme style on this guy. I can even double strike. Yeah! Too easy. And I got a Wrath Shard from Forbidden Magic. Ooh. Alright. Well, let's just go deep. You know my motto. Only way is deep. Let's go for this. These guys are easy. Easy peasy. And I can see a blaze up there. Awesome. That means there could probably be a blaze spawn around here. I just want to see if I can find another one of those scallywags. Oh my god! There's a ghast wearing a hat. What a guy! No, it doesn't look like there's anything over that way. Right, let's have a sip of our melon smoothie, and we'll whip out the dual wielding again. And I'm going to bring up the bow to get rid of this scallywag. And I love how it shows the arrows that you have in your quiver, because I've got a quiver on as well. Let's get rid of this guy, otherwise he's going to go mental. Hey, I got a new hat as well, the Ushanka hat. Well, let's check this out. Ushanka. Although it disables my familiars, I should probably rebind that kitty, but yeah. Oh my god, there's a blaze. There's a blaze wearing a Mexican hat. Lovely. Whoa! Right, if I get hit by these guys, I got a sombrero. Amazing. There's a hellish, fiendish, horrible steed up there. And two of those guys. Alright, let's try and find out where they're spawning from. No! I said no! He doesn't seem to be trying to attack me, so I'm oh, jeez! Yes, that's better. Right, let's keep going. See if we can find this guy. He explosioned. Sounds like we've got friends down here. Alright. Jean-Claude Van Damme style. Yeah. Look. 0 damage because all of my fire resistance. And that's a spawner. Lovely. So, let's go into my bag of tricks. Actually, let's get rid of this guy first. There we go. Alright. Let's go into my bag of tricks. And we'll grab ourselves from our cyan backpack, I believe. And here I've got my dolly. Yes, I have. So, we're going to use this dolly to grab this spawner, hopefully. Man, I should have really got rid of some of this sand. And now music is loud. Let's just turn that down a bit. There we go. Much better. Okay, right. So there's a million blazes already. I should have stood around. Huh? Why can't I oh man, it's my bow oh no, I'm using this bow. I was wondering why that wasn't working too well. Right. Let's do this. So I'll put that there. Alright. I think I'm ready for this. We're just gonna run in, grab, and run away. Even though I'm over encumbered, I can still jump like a madman. Alright, let's get my bag. Chuck that in there. And my Rod of the Lands. And I think I have everything I need. So, blaze rods. Yeah, we're looking good. So there's a Hellfire Rod. I think it's called a Hell something or another. And this is what I'm after. A Rod of Hells. So we need blaze powder. Yes, I got it. Awesome. Cool. So I can come back here whenever I like, but for the time being, I'm going to say we're done in the Nether. Let's go back home. and we'll make these rods. So we've got 3 different rods to make, I'm pretty sure of, that we're going to play with, and the Rod of the Hellfire is the worst one, or the Rod of the Hells is probably the worst one out of the lot of them, just because it's like so cool. So let's put that stuff in there. We need some blaze powder for that guy, and then we've got the Rod of the Sea, which requires a water bottle. So let's get a water bottle. And I've probably still got some spare bottles upstairs from Mistcraft. Yes, one water bottle. Cool. And then there's the Rod of Air. Maybe? Probably? Maybe not? Doubt it? No. Or is it Skies? Rod of the Skies. Rod of the Skies. Yeah. We need a feather. Alright, let's get a feather. 1 feather. Cool, right. I think we are set. I'm all full. I'm topped up. I'm good to go. There's just one thing missing. Some tunes. Gotta have those tunes. Let's go with something a little bit different. Let's have... some snow. Or snow. I like. Me like it. And look at all those flowers up there. Yes. So each one of these is going to require a living wood twig. So let's do this. So 1, 2, 3. Cool. And we're going to need the different ones of the runes I already have. So we need a fire rune, a water rune, and an air rune. And then we can make them. So it should be, so we have the fire rune, we have a twig, and some blaze powder. Gives us a Rod of the Hells. Then we've got the water one. So let's do this with our water bottle. Cool. And again with the air, wherever that's gone, the feather, gives us a Rod of the Skies. Cool. So we've got a load of different rods. See? Although there is actually more, but they're a little bit more expensive, so yeah. But look at this guy going. So let's try these out. So all of these use some mana, I think. The Rod of the Seas, I believe, places water blocks. Yeah. Cool. So it's a lot like the Rod of the Lands. My dirty stick. I've now got a clean stick. We've got the Rod of the Skies, which lets me kind of fly up in the air like that. Isn't that cool? And it does take a bit of time to recharge, but we can basically go up like that. Isn't that funky? I like it. Let's go into this mode. Oh man, I've got that hat on. That's so cool. Look. Hey! So it's a fun little way to get around, go up in the air. I think we can kind of move like it. Yeah, see? We got some pretty deep air. And I can keep going up like this almost. Oh, 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 oh. Maybe not. Probably not. Wait. Oh, kind of. And now, with the Rod of the Hells. Now, I think this makes like a fiery ring around you and damages stuff that's in it. We'll probably have to read it in a minute, but let's move off over this way just to check it out. Oh, Jeebus. I'm on fire. Isn't that cool? So pretty much everything that's in there is gonna get set alight. I like any spiders dying. Does that go down? No. Hold up. Oh, the spiders in here. That's why. We're underneath. We're right next to one of these guys. And that is... oh, it's draining... is that draining mana to do it? 407. 407. No, it just looks like it has a decent recharge time on it. I believe there's actually guys down here. Let's have a look. Hello? Haha. Oh, things. Alright, so we're just going to go Chuck Norris as normal. Let's go down and use the wand. Kill the things. Oh, I'm taking damage. Whoop. Well, that seemed to do the trick. I guess we can go Chuck Norris to finish it up. Bit Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh man. Amazing. And I have a feeling there's spawners around here somewhere because they keep coming back, don't they? So, yes. Wherefore art thou, spawners? Somewhere around here. Yes. But there's not really much in this place. It just keeps going, basically. It's like a little cacao underground. Nothing that cool as the Rod of Fires, Rod of the Hells. Pretty funky stuff. And my Rod of the Skies. Let me know, fly up in the air. So those can go in my bag for later. So we'll save those guys. There we go. So we got all of the rods now that we need to kind of help us around the way. Do all the good things for us. Mana Shears can go in there. We have this Wrath Shard, which I'm guessing is just another shard type for Forbidden Magic, which is a Farmcraft add-on, which has some good interaction between Botania, Witchery, Twilight Forests, loads of good stuff in there. So, yes, ultimately, very cool indeed. Cool beans. Alright guys, well that's going to be that for this episode. I believe we've done a fairly decent amount of stuff. We set this little area up here for getting all of our mystical flowers for my petals. So this is just going to keep producing for us, which is nice. Because we've got the nightshades down, we're going to get some mana during the night as well. And I'm going to put more of these down as well. Maybe make a little area around it so it doesn't look so kind of boring. But if we have a look up here, we'll find that we've got mana in the other 3 pools as well. So when I decide to use this mana, we've got another 3 kind of outputs to throw in different directions for different stuff. I have decided as well what I'm going to do with this area here, because it was going to be a swimming pool, like I said before, but I didn't like it. It looked rubbish. I wasn't very happy with it. So I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make this area the place where we do all of our pearls. Because we're getting all the stuff now that we need to be able to make the pearl blocks so that we can specify the pearls that are made from our oysters. So we're going to make this area up here into a giant kind of pearl place, I think, and then have a walkway underneath, like I said, that will allow us to see all the pearls in their natural habitat. Yes, it's going to be very cool. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one, as always. Oh, check this out, this is awesome. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.